Autumn is one of the very best times of the year to be growing your own edibles at home. Whether it be herbs or veggies or even fruit, you really can get some great results over the next 90 to 120 days. Now, getting the best result gets down to what you do before you go planting those veggies. And it all lies in this stuff here, in the soil. If you get this right, everything else will work beautifully. Everybody knows that a healthy soil is the key to success with gardens. But after a long, productive growing season, the soil is going to be depleted of vital minerals, nutrients, and soil microbes. The combination of these are what delivers strong, healthy growth. So before you think about planting again, think about investing in the soil. It is hard to believe that this soil is so gutless after I put so much work into setting it up prior to planting out the tomatoes. You can see the crop has taken all the goodness out of the ground and now this has run out of steam. There are three components to making sure a soil is nice and healthy and ready to support the next crop. And I'm going to have to put them in place if I want to get the next crop looking so much better than these guys do now. The first is soil minerals. Adding things like calcium in the form of garden lime, or in alkaline soils, something like gypsum or dolomite, which is pH neutral, well, few people boost this in their soils. And if you don't, you'll end up with poor performing fruit and veggie plants, so you have to do it. Now, one of the most important aspects of soil health, particularly plant health, is adding trace elements, or in this case, rock minerals. Now, it's vitally important you do this, particularly for productive crops. They really need it. But the thing is, unless they go through a biochemical transformation, they're not available to the plants. That means microbes have to consume those minerals, and they connect them quite literally to the roots of the plants, allowing them to take the minerals up and use them to strengthen their growth as they go along. This is a vitally important part of the process, and being generous with these is a good idea. Microbes do exist in soils, but tired, depleted soils or sandy soils that have been cooked through summer definitely need a boost. Now, this can be done by adding organic matter to the soil in the form of manures or just well-composted organic matter from the compost bin. Dig it in well, wet it down, and then watch the microbe population increase. One way to get the right complexity of soil minerals and microbes is to use the new generation plant foods that rely on what's called Trophote-M technology. It's effectively a mineral-rich prill coated in a powdered form of dehydrated microbes. There's over 24 types that all do good things to the soil's health. And once they're watered in, they spring to life, moving through the soil rapidly, improving the conditions for roots to grow. Now, the most important stage of this whole thing is actually making sure you're washing the nutrients into the soil and activating those microbes that will consume them and turn them into food for your plants. This is a completely new way of thinking about gardening, feeding the soil and then letting the soil feed your plants. And it's been proven in commercial trials, banana plantations, where they've reduced the amount of fertiliser they're using by up to 90%, increased the productivity of the plants and got the same crop in a lot shorter period of time. It really is remarkable. At the same time, you're always improving the carbon content in your soil. Your soil is just getting healthier. This is the way to go. This is what you've got to look out for. It's called Trophote technology. And if you're going to grow edible plants, you've got to do what I just showed you.